see the same fear that would take the very heart of you. There may come a day when you are unprepared and when your courage has failed you. But it is not this day. There may come a day when the crowds pour through our doors like wild locusts, and we do not have the products they need. But it is not this day. For today, you are prepared. You are courageous. You are ready. You are targeted.
What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. What's up? Let me know if y'all can hear me. What's up, y'all?
Look at this. Hey.
Okay, cool. You can hear me. All right, cool. All right. All right, cool. Y'all can hear me. Here we go. Black Friday. This is the bill. This is the bill. So Black Friday.
Don't get you.
It's serious. They got the Muslims fighting over stuff.
Wow, right? Yeah, what do you do?
They got the Muslims fighting over stuff. Stop fear Allah. Stop fear Allah. It's a sad moment, ladies and gentlemen, where we will fund our own demise. Where we will literally fund our own demise. Peace to the people that's coming in. Can I get a share? Can I get a share? What's up? This is going to be an exclusive build about Black Friday. Nobody like this. Like I said, we participating in our own demise, y'all. Look, listen. They said about, we're going to spend about $1.2 billion today. $1.2 billion. You know who is the major consumer, y'all? Black people. I don't gotta say it, but y'all know it. Black people are the major consumers of any in every country. So that $1.2 billion that's going to be spent today is probably mostly y'all spending it. $400 a person. They said an average $400 a person. People are going to spend $400 each person. That is sad. Where we will fund literally our own demise. Ladies and gentlemen, gods and goddesses, kings and queens, emperors and empresses. Wake up, man. Wake up. All right, I don't think I gotta show y'all more of this. I'm gonna begin with the build. I'm gonna start with the build, and I'm gonna talk about Black Friday. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break down the science of it. I'm gonna break down where all this stuff comes from, and how we gotta tap into the frequency, y'all. That's it. All right, it's ridiculous. It's like really ridiculous. It's going there. It's going there. So my question is, why are people so much in a rush to spend money today of all days? Like, what is the fever? What is the fever for you to want to go spend all that hard-earned money today thinking you're going to get the deal? Thinking you're going to really get the deal? They got a deal for you, all right? They got a real good deal. Something to suck you in. something to suck you in. Can I get a share? Ladies and gentlemen, gods and goddesses, kings and queens. All right. Enough of this. You already know what time it is on this. It's mayhem in the Walmart. It's mayhem in the Targets. It's mayhem in the Foot Lockers. It's mayhem in the Macy's. Macy's is the one who started this in New York. Y'all know that, right? This was started originally by Macy's. But let's go on this bill. So Black Friday 2019. Woo, 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 wee. Let's load it up. Let's load it up. Shout out to everybody coming in. All right. Let's load it up. So we got Black Friday 2019. What is it all about? We know what it's all about. Why should we participate in the devil's lure? Why should we continually... Oh, you going to get off my live feed. Go ahead and get off the live feed. It's cool. But in my opinion, we are woke by now. We come in with an understanding, overstanding, and understanding. And most of all, I give y'all a solar standing. So y'all learned by now. So why every year and day in and day out, I see y'all with unks. I see y'all with Hebrew stars of Davids and all types of names of righteousness, but y'all keep on continuously participating in the devil's lure. They say, LaMail, I'm getting off because you offended me right now. You offended me, LaMail. It's cool. Get off the live feed. This message ain't for you. It isn't for you at all. So like I said, by now we learned. By now, y'all got something going on for yourself. Literally, y'all got something going on for yourself that's supposedly great. You feel me? So let's bust this down. What's the big deal? What's the big goddamn deal? To buy something on Friday that you can get on Monday for less of a price and less of a hassle. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? What's the big deal? Literally, you can get a better deal on Monday than you'll get on Friday. Don't try to play me out with less the hassle. Okay, so let's break down Black Friday. Black Friday is an infamous name for the Friday following Thanksgiving in America, which is celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November, from the Latin novum, meaning 9. So the day after Thanksgiving has been regarded as the beginning of America's Christmas shopping season since 1952. Although the term Black Friday did not become widely used until the 1960s and the 1970s. All right, Black Friday. We know as Muslims, Allahu Akbar, we know Black Friday started way before 1952. As Muslims, you knew that. Why? Because Adam was created on the 6th day, and he was created from the what? The Adamah, the black mud. So that was a Black Friday right there. That was a real Black Friday right there. Let's go. So as y'all know, if we do the math on this, Friday is really the 6th day. You say, really, LaMail? Yeah, Sunday is the day of the sun, the first day. Monday is the day of the moon, the second day. Tuesday, and so forth. Various different gods and stars and planets. All right, which associate with the 7 days. Let's go. So now we're going back to Friday, which so happens to be the 6th day. You say, really? Yeah, it's the 6th day, as in Black Friday. Yeah, the 6th day. Now, I recall something else that happened on the 6th day. Let's go. Genesis chapter 1:26. It says, and God said, let us make man in our image, which is the Adamah. This is not man, it's Adamah. It's not man, it's Adamah. Let us make Adamah after our image and after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish and over the sea and over the fowl of the air and over the cattle and over the earth, all the earth, and over the creeping and all over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man, or this was Adamah. It really wasn't man right here. It's Adamah. All right, in its own image, in its own, look at this. Look, and God, look, in the image of God, he created him, male and female. Created he them. So God was in the image of male and female. The shell, it's nothing above the shell. Like I said, shout out to EBK Alaska in the building. All right, let's go. Let's build on this blackness here. So, black doesn't mean death at all. If somebody told you black means death, they are lying to you. Black doesn't mean death. Let's go. Black, the term black is used to refer to a company's profitability and a current financial health, which is blackness. A company is said to be in the black if it is profitable, or more specifically, if the company produces a positive earnings after accounting for all expensive. Blackness. Ladies and gentlemen, gods and goddesses, kings and queens. All right, so now in accounting, what about red? Okay, the phrase in the red is widely used to refer to companies that have not been profitable within their last accounting period. This term is derived from the color of the ink used by accountants to enter a negative figure on a company's financial statements. All right, so a lot of people look at the Bible as a spiritual book, but I look at it as also more or less as a way to deal with financial negotiations also. All right, because it was laws and it was rules and regulations on how to deal with finance in the Bible. And you say, well, why is that? Because if you say really, because look, if you think about it, in the red, okay, you got, most of the time they write the false Messiah or the false Christ, or what you call Christ, in the red, which is a symbol of death. As also Satan Claus, or what you call Santa Claus, is also in the red ink. Now we know, as in counting, when we dealing with accounting, when it deals with in the red, if it's marked in the red, what does it deal with? It means that it deals with the company has not been profitable. What? And then it says within its last accounting period, which is the last testament, which you call the New Testament, which y'all consider to be the last testament, but the Quran is the last testament. And then it says the term is derived from the color of the ink used by accountants. Now, we know Matthew was supposed to be an accountant or a tax collector for the Roman or the Romans before he followed the Messiah. All right, so we can just put things together in that perspective. But then y'all associating this with Satan Claus, with Black Friday, because a lot of y'all are marked in the red because y'all going paying for shit and going out with a fever to buy some shit that you don't even really need at all. And I hurt somebody's feelings on here. Let's continue on here. How ironic. Matthew offered the first gospel of the Bible's New Testament, now known as the Bible of the Gospel of Matthew. Prior to preaching the word of God, he worked as a tax collector in Capernaum. All right, so now let's build on this. Now in Luke chapter 10, verse 6 through 7, it says, if the Son of Peace be there, look, it says, if the Son of Peace be there, your peace shall rest upon it. If not, it shall turn to you again. And the same house remain eating and drinking such things as they give, for the laborer is worthy of his hire. You understand that? So it was people, it was more or less systematically give and take. This is something that the Messiah understood in reference to when he sent out his disciples. He realized that it was give and take, because you got to work for the people and the people got to work for you, and you got to work for each other in provision, as in literally spiritual reciprocity. All right, so now I'm going to continue on the bill. Where does this marking in the red comes from? I got you. It comes also from the Bible, because if you go into Genesis chapter 25 verse 20, chapter 25 verse 29 through 34, it says this. Listen, it says, this is when Esau sells his birthright. Boom. It says, once when Jacob was cooking the stew, right, Esau came in the field, and he was exhausted. And Esau said to Jacob, let me eat some of that red stew, for I am exhausted. Therefore, his name was called Edom, right? Which means red. All right. And Jacob said, sell me your birthright now. Esau said, I am about to die. And then he said, what use is a birthright to me? And Jacob said, swear to me now. So he swore to him and sold his birthright to Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread, which is money, and lentil stew, which is credit. And he ate and drank and rose and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright, which was his debt. All right. So now it goes real deep on here. When you break this stuff down, it goes real deep when you break it down, because it says literally, Esau sold his birthright, right? And then Esau was known as Edom after that point forward, meaning he was in debt. So this goes back to in reference to when they was talking about accountability, when they talking about accountants, using the phrase red, or using in red, is widely used in companies as not being profitable within their last accounting period. This term is derived from the color of ink used by accountants to enter negative figure on the company's financial statements. Like I said again, this comes from the Bible, ladies and gentlemen, gods and goddesses, kings and queens, emperors and empresses. Now, you can say it comes from other places like that and take it back to ancient Egypt, but I'ma slaughter it on this and keep it basic on here, so and for something that everybody can pick up and see and say, well, damn, that's real deep, because he did sell his birthright for bread and Lenten stew. And the Lenten stew was credit, because stew is credit, meaning it bubbles like credit. It bubbles, it stews, it bubbles. Credit bubbles like that. The bread was the money. It was the money. All right. So that's what Esau was given. And that's what made him in indentured servitude to Jacob. Now you say, well, really? Now these are mythological people. These are Jacob and Esau. You can take it in a context and say, well, okay, these people are mythological in or whatever. You can say, well, they're mythological people. But I'm going to tell you like this. Okay, they're mythological people, but the principle is still the same, because it still applies to now, because you still see people being written in the red ink, meaning indentured servitude, meaning slavery, meaning like we funding our own demise. We literally funding our own demise. So should we be out there shopping right now? Hell to the nizzo. We should not be out there participating in this situation. What's the big deal? You'll literally get the same deal on Monday. What's the big deal? I broke this down, how literally Black Friday comes from Al-Islam, which is the Adamah, which is Adam, which was created on Black Friday. That's where they really got Black Friday from. And black meaning it does black. I'm going to tell you this. For real, in accounting, like I said too, and I looked this up too for y'all, the term black is used to refer to a company's profitability and current financial health, blackness. A company is said to be in the black if it is profitable. More specifically, if a company produces positive earnings, blackness. All right, after accounting for all expenses, blackness. All right, because everything goes back to melanin. I told people it's really only one race here on the planet. If you really want to go down to it, when it comes down to blackness, everything essentially goes back to that dot. All right, whatever you want to see it as. All right, so now is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. You shouldn't be out there struggling, out there acting like you want to get the deal. You're not going to get the deal. Only deal you getting is the 3-card Monte. Like I said, once again, what is good for food, what is pleasant to the eyes, and what is able to make one wise. And that was the trick that was in Genesis chapter 3:6. That was the first 3 6s that you saw, or Eve saw, which was the 3 6s. But I'm gonna take it back to this. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to the 6th day, as in Adamah, meaning blackness or meaning carbon. Okay, carbon, blackness, carbon, black. Okay, we going back to that. Okay, atomic mass. 1, 2, 1. This reminds me of something. 1, 2, 1. Then you go back to the 6. The 6, it has 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. I told people this. You got to take that carbon, which is the C right there. You got to open the door. You got to literally open that door. All 3 in 1, man, woman, and child. But listen, on this element right here, in connecting this, which which you consider to be 666. I took this to what was it? 2 Samuel chapter 20, verse 21. 2 Samuel chapter 20, verse 21. All right, when it was talking about Goliath was made of 666, and I told y'all that Goliath essentially represents the problems in your life, but Goliath essentially also represents carbon, because carbon is composed of 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, which is the carbon of your brain, which is of your pineal gland being converted into a diamond, which is a dodecahedron. I broke that down. But that's the 121 atomic mass 121, which is a AMU, which is atomic mass unit. All right, which reminds me of something. And thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and a host of them. Of course, the 121 punch, because I saw that someplace else. Yes. Revelation chapter 12 verse 1, another 121, atomic mass 121. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun. Yeah, because she's the dot, the original dot. And the moon underneath her feet. Yeah, the sun, starting from the sun. Then the moon underneath her feet. The 2nd day. All right, let's go. Now, it's mathematics right there. You see the sun as the 1st day. Then you see the moon as the 2nd day. Now you're going back to the 12 stars, which becomes your 1, which is the 12 stars, which is the zodiac. Because it says, and upon her head was the 12, was a crown of 12 stars. Breaking that down, which is the zodiac. The 12 stars, which becomes your 1. Back again, which becomes your sun, your center. Your center. Back again. Now the 12 becomes Jupiter in sequence. It doesn't become the sun. It becomes Jupiter in that sequence, because I'm going to tell you, Jupiter is the center of our solar system. All right. So Black Friday. This was a real Black Friday tabaculation. Black Friday tabaculation. Real talk. Shout out to everybody that was here a part of this build. But I'm going to tell you what's going on. Really what's going on is this. We in the Matrix. We really in some, man. That's all I gotta say, man. It spooks me out every day. Every day I can show y'all miracles of this shit. Where y'all be like, yo, how this number pop up over and over again at this point in time? Or how this happened over and over again at this point in time? Or why this happened over and over again at this point in time? And you'll realize that we are literally in some form of mainframe consciousness or digital program or something that you can calculate, which is calculations deal with something like a computer. If you can calculate something and if it's measurable, observable, and repeatable, then it is considered to be a science. And that's what we deal with in a codex, because we are Moors. We deal with something that is measurable, observable, and repeatable, which is all three in one. Facts. So shout out to everybody that was a part of this build. All right, real talk. This was all about literally Black Friday. This was all about more or less the participation of it, and literally, is it worth it? Is it worth it? When you see certain things going on like this, like I said, when you see certain things going on where people are willing to put their, my fault, where people are willing to put their life on the line for literally a TV. Literally a TV. Put their life on the line. Literally for a TV. Literally just to pay somebody for a TV. Literally pay somebody for a TV. Like, is it that serious? Where we participate in our own demise. Come on, man. That's all I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say. Alright? That's ridiculous. I'm gonna pause that. But yeah, thank you to everybody that came in. Shout out. I really wanted to have a good exclusive build on here. And remember, I wanted to say this too also in the build. My fault. That Black Friday, even though that they said they considered that Macy's started Black Friday in 1952. Look, Black Friday came before that. Like I said, you know, Adam is known to be created on the 6th day. In conclusion to this build, remember, I brought that back to Genesis chapter 126. All right, Adam is known to be created on the 6th day. All right, which is Black Friday. All right, now, also, in reference to Thursday, you notice how they connect up Thursday with Black Friday with this. And you know Thursday is our holy day. For anybody that supports the movement, Thursday is our holy day. It connects with Jupiter, and it also connects with literally what we call the throne, which we say Thorsi instead of Thursday. We say Thorsi, as in the Islamic word Kursi, meaning throne also. All right. So shout out to everybody, like I said, that supports. Thank you. Peace to my 1221s. You already know I love you. You love me. Me is we. Hopefully people learned something on this, because like I said, I just dealt with the math on this. Friday is the 6th day. You already know. Friday is the 6th day. Saturday is the 7th day. It is not the 6th day. Even though sometimes they regard it as the 6th, Saturday as the 6th day, as in connecting with Saturn, as in being the 6th planet. All right. But Saturday is actually the 7th day. All right. That is the day of rest. Okay, Friday is the 6th day. That is the day of creation. And then what was so deep, what I brought y'all to on the 6th day, if y'all peep game on this, I brought y'all to this on the 6th day, which was another 131. Which was another 131 moment. When it said God saw everything that he made, and behold, it was very good. and the evening and the morning was the 6th day. So the 6th day dealt with carbon, and it connected with Friday. It connected with also Friday. That's why they mark Friday as a good day, as a day of shopping. All right? And they connected that with Black Friday also. All right? With the creation of Adam being created from the black mud. All right? So that's it. I got y'all, man. I love y'all. Peace to everybody that came in. This was a great build. Like I said, it's another 1-3 moment. 131 moment. Another 131 moment. Shout out to my 1221s. All right. I broke that down too. Also, the atomic mass of carbon is 1221, or 12, which is 121. Now, carbon and if you notice, 121 is the square root of 11. You know that 11 times 11 is 121. So that is in combination with the codex also. That is in connection with the codex. All right, this sequence of 121 and in connection with the number 11 and why 11 is a sacred number. And I'll give you other secrets on the number 11 later in time where we'll build on 11. But this connects with carbon, also connecting with the transference into a diamond, carbon into a diamond. All right, which is the stress and whatever pressure that you go through in life. So, like I said, I love y'all. Peace to everybody that supports the movement. This was a great build. 747, 24/7, 361 degrees. Shout out to my 1221s. Shout out to my 414s, my 141s that know the 411 on this one. Shout out to my 515s, my 151s that know that the real love is magic here. That's the real magic, or the real magic is love. How should I say? All right, shout out to my 161s, whatever area code you in. Shout out to you. Shout out to my 616s, my 161s. Shout out to you. All right, peace to everybody. All right, get out of the lions then. Shout out to my 717s, my 171s. All right, we already know. Peace to everybody. I love y'all. All right, my 818s and my 919s. All right, hopefully everybody got to learn something on here. All right, coom.